Northgard, how to increase happiness. I'm going to give you 7 tips for increasing happiness. So I'm going to start with the bigger tips. Check the happiness report at the top of the screen to identify any problems. So over here, you see it says happiness and it lists the factors that influence happiness. And if you check this list, it might tell you what you need to fix. For example, I'm getting a negative number for population and positive numbers for owning territory, for having brewers, for having military units, and for having Baldur's blessing. So that's usually what I check when I see my happiness numbers are lower. The next one is about the brewer. You want to build the brewer, which is right over here. You see it has a little happy face, and it will increase your happiness. On the map, I'm going to show you where it is. It is this building right here. And you have a couple options. You have 2 people that can operate it. You can do an upgrade. If you do an upgrade, you get a 20% happiness production bonus. And these are the 2 people operating it. You can see them right here. So you want to have the brewer. You want to have people working on it. You can have 2 people working on it. And you want to upgrade it. You can build more than 1 brewer. And over here on the report, you're going to see I got 6 points for brewers, and I'm probably going to get another 2 points once it's upgraded. Choose policies from the tech tree that increase happiness, specifically Baldur's blessing. If you go over here where it says lore, and you look through all of these, look for anything that mentions happiness. And I'm going to tell you that it's over here. It says you gain 3 happiness from Baldur's blessing. The other ones, I've checked everything, doesn't seem to impact happiness. So therefore, because it's so important, I pick it first. As soon as I can, I go down here and I pick Baldur's blessing. The next tip, keep people healthy. Injured villagers reduce happiness. So I go over here and it says happiness, and it will sometimes say that you have a negative number because people are injured. Obviously, an injured person is less happy. Injured means they have fewer hit points. Increase military units and territory size. There is a bonus for territory and for military units. So I increase my territory and military units. I don't know how much of an impact it has, but obviously there's a happiness bonus that comes from those 2 aspects of the game. Organize a feast. Over here, there's an option on the bottom right. It says organize a feast. It gives +2 and 20% bonus to production and 2 happiness for 1 month, as well as 20% fame. So you get an additional 2 happiness. You got to pay for it, and the amount you pay goes up every time you use it. So after you use it like 10 times, you're probably not going to be able to use it anymore because you won't have enough food. Even if you have the maximum amount of food, you still won't be able to pay for it. So the last option, keep your food supply above 0. This is the food supply. If the food supply goes down to 0, people become unhappy. I don't know about these other values like firewood, but I can imagine if you don't have enough firewood, people will probably become unhappy also. There might be more aspects of the game that cause happiness, but those are the ones that I've found so far. You can see over here that it looks like happiness is per zone. So I'm going to hit play. And I'm going to go to another zone. And you can see that the happiness went away. And over there, there's no happiness. Over there, there's no happiness, no happiness, nothing. nothing. But back over here it says happiness 2 out of 2. So I think the brewer within the zone is probably what's responsible for the additional 2 happiness. Okay, so that is it for this tip. Northgard, how to improve happiness. If you have any questions or comments, you can go to my discussion forum at cheapbooks.cc and look for video games, real-time strategy, Northgard. I actually have a post there about happiness for this video game. And you can post comments over there. You can post comments below. And I am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a website for searching for books and textbooks. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.